Poor baby. Yeah. So he just gets a little congested, you know. You're so cute. Do you see why I'm obsessed? Look, I can just squish him whenever I want. He's like, okay. I've been doing this since he was a kitten, so he's just, I think it's the Persian, but he's like pretty chill with being held. I have 7 cats. Oh my god, one of them is pregnant. What? Are you gonna have more kittens? Anyways, Fender was saying, go like my new picture if you thought he was cute, because that's exactly what he said. He wants to support his mom's content, and he knows he's cute, so he knows that means that you're gonna do it. Does he have asthma? No, it's just like with the way his face is like the placement and stuff. His nose is his face is just a little bit more smushy. And Shih Tzus, I think, have that too. It's mostly like, you know, like pugs. They just have breathing problems. The Persian cats. Yeah, cat goes squish, cat does go squish. Everyone asks what his breed is, so yeah, he's half Persian, half Munchkin. If you know what Munchkin cats are. So cute. He does not have the short legs. His mommy does. Breathing problems, relatable. Hello. Jessie is a cat. True. I feel like I have more puppy energy. No. Depends. When I'm alone, I have cat energy. Like, I hate talking on the phone. I literally just want to be left alone. And I love just, like, I feel like I have elements of both. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love being introverted. I love just, I don't know. I really don't like drama. And I've had, like, barely any drama, really, the past year. Or at least, like, since I've moved out. Because I just kind of, like, I'm like, I don't know. You know, I feel like when I was little, just like a lot of us did, when I was in middle school, I was like, there was just drama all the time, and it was just, I don't know, I'm like, no, I don't know, no time for that, no time for that. You are a golden retriever. I've been told that before. Hello from Romania. Hi, asthma gang. I do not have asthma. But I support your community. Do you do digital art? Ooh, I mean, like, I make some of my single art and, like, my thumbnails, and I feel like I did that a lot more when I used to, I don't know. Maybe I know a little bit, especially because I was on Neopets. Okay, which you're like, what the fuck? How does that tie into this? Hear me out. So basically, you could, like, create your own website, and that's how I learned. I don't remember it anymore. I don't remember any part of it, which really, like, out of any information from my childhood, I really wish I retained this. But I like, learned HTML, and I made a website on Neopets, and I used to, like, go on something. It's like free Photoshop. I'm speaking another language right now. It's called GIMP. Because I was, like, in first grade, and I had no money. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna download the free version, and I would just, like, design, like, little button things. So maybe when I was like 8, I was really probably better than I am now. Will you join my cult? Sure. I'm like, I'll support your cults. I'll support, you know, if you guys make art or cults, I'll support it all. When I say I support you as well, it means I support your cults. Pre-save, history will not repeat. Yes. I know, I feel like I've done a really bad job at promoting that, but if you not watched my story today, hello. I have a song coming out in a week. I'm, like, so used to having maybe, like, a music video or something like that too, so I feel like I've been I haven't been promoting it as much as I'd like to, and now I'm doing that, kind of, right? Yeah? Ooh, I wonder, can I add questions? Oh, it's just showing the photos. Well, someone said show a picture of you and your kitten so I can go get him. Where? Oh, it just went away. Where did it go? It was you and your kitten. Alright, well, someone said, where did he go? The heck? he's always, like, in the same room as me, but maybe he he wasn't comfortable with the setting. Alright, never mind. Request denied. Jessie, you've got 2 eyes. Oh my god. I do. I don't know. I went through a phase where I didn't really feel... I felt like after I started to look a certain way because of recovering, I just, you know, you can not look at your body, you can cover that up a lot easier, but, you know, I noticed my face looked different, and it used to be really just triggering for me, so I would just, like, put my hair in my face. And then, like, certain people would literally call it out and be like, you're doing this because you feel insecure, and then I would be like, no, I'm not. But also, like, it made me feel even worse, because they would just never say it nicely. I don't even know why people, like, feel... It's so weird, because, like, when I was really unhealthy, everyone online was, like, commenting about it and being inappropriate, and now that I'm healthy, like, people are also being really mean. So, you know, I mean, it's the internet, I can't really control it, but, like, I didn't think there was anything controversial about, like, I don't know, like, recovering from it. I didn't realize that was literally controversial. I'm sorry that, like, upsets people that I recovered from my mental illness. Like, real sorry. It's literally ridiculous. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know why I've gotten, because I do get those comments, like, don't get me wrong, and I've definitely gotten them still, but for some reason, like, the past few weeks, it's been bad. Part of me is like, is it because I'm responding to it? Like, is that part of the issue? And also, like, half of me is like, but I should stand up for myself. And then also, like, sometimes I go to their pages after, and this is the thing that really hurts me. And maybe this is an incorrect assumption, but sometimes I want to know who are these people that are, like, writing these really awful comments about me, and, you know, like, my recovery, and then I see who they follow, and they follow all my friends. They follow my cat. They follow, like, my page that I haven't posted to in 2 years, like, that was for, reposting, like, the Hot Topic merch. And I was like, I really don't want to make this assumption, but if this is, it makes me wonder, like, are these people fans of me, and they're trying to get noticed? But that's, like, such a fucked up thing to do, to try to get noticed by someone you follow, to, you know, by, like, literally calling the girl that used to have an eating disorder, like, fat every day. Like, that's so fucked. I don't know, like, I don't know why. It does happen a lot, and I'm like, why are you following my cat, you know? I don't know. Maybe you just like my cat and you hate me, I don't know. But I'd really hope that's not the case. Like, I'd rather it be someone that's just, like, a troll than, like, someone that's literally a fan, and is, because that's just mistreating me. It's not treating someone that you know, that you support as a human being, like, with feelings. I don't know. There's a million ways to get noticed without degrading someone. Absolutely. And in my head, I'm like, that's not the way you'd want to get noticed. Like, why would you want to upset and hurt someone that you follow to get noticed, you know? I don't know. Not okay. No. Fender's back. I don't know. I heard him somewhere. I don't know where he is in here, but he's back. He's doing something sketchy in here. If you're actually a fan, then you don't say stuff like that. Absolutely. You know? And, like, part of me is like, well, if that is the case, you know, then maybe I should stop responding. But also, like, I want people to know that that's, you know, I think people get comments, I get comments like that, you know, in person too, and something I'm really practicing in my life is just standing up for myself in every way, just, like, hearing the comment and just calling it out. But in this case, it's kind of confusing, because it's like, oh, you know, is bringing attention to it, is that gonna make it worse? I don't know. I've had some, like, really tricky situations with that, where I've had some people just do some things that are really inappropriate because they know they'll get a response from me, and they're fans, and it's really uncomfortable because it makes me, because I have like a trust with the internet, you know, like I trust, I it makes me lose my trust. Like, it makes me not want to read my messages. It makes me not want to read my comments. It makes me want to just like post and literally leave and not interact with you guys at all. And it's so unfortunate too, because like literally 99.9% of the people that follow me are so supportive, and then it's just this like really small amount that's just not treating me right, and they shouldn't be ruining it for everyone, you know? So, Fender! What the fuck? Do you hear him? I don't know what he's doing. I was summoned. Well, welcome. It's a little late. You missed. It's okay. We don't judge. Honestly, good. Like, don't be on your phone 24/7. But I say that when my job is, you know. Let's see. How do I deal with the heavy panic attacks? Ooh. So I had really bad anxiety for a really long time, and the past year I've really dealt with it to the point where I could like take medication for my ADHD, because as you know, a lot of those are stimulants, and they just, they can make your anxiety really bad. And for some reason, I've had like, literally just this week, I've had like, and I know it's not situational because nothing has happened to make it worse. Like, I feel like I'm having situations I've literally had the past year where I haven't had anxiety. Like, I woke up and I just felt it. Like, it feels very physical. You know, does that make sense? But I feel like what's really helped me, honestly, is like escapism in small amounts, you know, watch a TV show, just kind of like take a break. Because sometimes just like thinking about your life and I know like it really depends on the person too, because I'm also thinking, I know a lot of people that say you should ground yourself, and that's also really important, but sometimes for me, I'll just like get in a spiral of negative thoughts, and they're all about, you know, things in my life I haven't even thought about. I'm like, what is going on? And sometimes I just need to not think about myself, you know what I mean? And then I've calmed down, and then I'm able to like rationally come back to it. I don't know if that makes sense. That's what helps me, you know, like watch a video that's really funny, that you know you can always come back to, you know? Yeah. Remove your t-shirt, girly. Please. Oh my goodness. Wow. Why would I remove my t-shirt? Are you kidding me? Look at how great their new aesthetic is, please. That's disrespectful to 21 Pilots. No. It's a very interesting way to ask. Never. It's not as bad as it used to be. Instagram Lives used to hit the Explore page, and I remember I would go live when I was 18, and it would be like, not even, I was really young. I was like, it was right when it came out. I would go live all the time. I was 17. I was a minor, regardless. And yeah, there would be like lift skirt, and I was like, and then I'm just like talking about, oh, I just dyed my hair pink this week. Oh man, I can't control that. 21 Pilots supremacy. Emo for life, dude. Your smile is cute. Thank you. I have two voices I use, I've recognized. If I don't know someone well, I talk in a higher voice. Like, I'll just kind of talk like this, and that's how I talk. And then when I'm chill, I talk like this, and it's lower. I don't know. It's like not something I intentionally do at all, but it's like, I notice it now that I notice it. Like, I can't unhear it, and sometimes when I do it, it like, I don't know. Maybe it's like a protective thing. I'm on like psychology TikTok, and they'll be like, this is a sign of trauma, and I'm like, is my whole personality trauma? Like, shoot. I don't know. We stand the lower voice. We do. Yeah, we do. Especially singing wise, helps a lot. I found out that apparently, like, it can affect it, where your height can actually affect your voice, because sometimes when people are taller, they have longer vocal cords. So people that are taller, not every time is this a trend, sometimes have lower voices. And I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. I don't know. but I'm tall as fuck, so that would make sense if that is true. When is it too young to come out? Listen, 5-year-olds are being like, or friends, you know, like, when I was young, I'd be friends with a boy that was another 5-year-old, and they'd be like, oh, they're gonna end up getting married, you know what I mean? So I feel like people are pushing the hetero at all times, so, you know, if you know you're not the hetero, you can say that anytime. There we go. Especially because coming out isn't inherently, and for a lot of people it isn't sexual at all, you know? You can be biromantic, asexual, like, it doesn't, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people associate sexuality with it being sexual, but, you know, it doesn't have to be that way, and that's, you know, it can just be, I feel like pretty early on you can know how you romantically feel. I mean, you know, that can change, of course, but I don't know. You know, is it making sense? I don't know. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Show your long hair. It's not that long. I mean, actually, nah, it's gotten really long. I used to depend on extensions, and this is like the first time it's all my natural hair, and I'm so happy. Because, you know, I'm just trying to grow it out right now. It's real thick, though. I, like, don't know what happened, but I always had such thin hair that it would, like, my ears would show through. And now it's like, I can't even find my ears. My hair got really thick. Like me. Okay. Ooh, I'm trying to think. I literally didn't talk for, honestly, like, at this point, more than half of my life. Even when I was in high school, people would come up to my friends, I feel like, and be like, does she, like, selective mutism means that if I knew someone well, like, I could talk to them, because I wasn't shy to, like, my friends or my parents, but I, like, could not remember if I was in a class that I had no friends in, I literally, like, that was the end of the world. I mean, that could be the end of the world if you don't have selective mutism, you know what I mean, but it was especially hard. I remember, like, certain moments where, I don't know why I remember this. I was in 7th grade, and I said something, and my teacher, like, this was halfway through the school year, like, made an effort to, this isn't against her, like, this is me speaking against her, but she was like, oh, wow, I've never heard you say more than 2 words. She's like, I've never heard you talk that much, and it was 1 sentence. I was like, yeah. I don't know, I reflect about it all the time. Part of me, I have some, I don't know, I mean, I was definitely born a lot more, like, I don't know, I wonder how much of it is, you know, how I was born, and then also a trauma response, which I know sounds crazy, but I do think about it, I don't know, especially as of, like, the past few years. I'm trying to think, I'm like, what else? I didn't really overcome it until I moved out on my own and until I, like, started my career, and honestly, that's what makes me believe it could be trauma related, because I really don't have problems with that as much anymore, and that was after I left my home environment, so, I don't know, but anyways, it was really hard for me. I couldn't speak, I couldn't look people in the eye. That was, like, a really big thing, I remember, because I went to a special ed preschool where a lot of kids had autism, you know, severe ADHD, issues with their anger, and for me, you know, they thought it was autism because that's more prevalent with selective mutism than ADHD, and because I couldn't look people in the eye as a kid, like, I just couldn't, I don't know, I couldn't speak, and I didn't know how to, I don't know, but I also, which I found out is a thing too, I, like, did certain things, I told you, I do this thing, I'm not doing it now, where I, like, it's close to sucking on your thumb sort of thing, but not that, I don't know, but whatever, so, I didn't realize that was also, like, a neurodivergent thing, but when I had an aide, I remember, because I had an aide until 3rd grade, like, there's so much that I've, like, started educating myself on now. I was like, why is that a bad thing? Like, which it isn't a bad thing, but I guess they're kind of teaching you to mask those things, and they would always have me chew gum, so I wouldn't do it. And I never understood that, and now I do. So, there you go. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, I'm gonna go. I hope you have a good day, and whoever has been recording these lives. Oh no, that terrifies me. Oh, because it's just like a casual conversation. I'm like, I don't want every conversation I have to be recorded. I mean, it's on the internet. I can't prevent it, you know? All right.